Hello live wires, Heather Boyd Wire here. Today I'm making another wire weaving project. This little kitty with the heart was a sample that I made for the 10-day beginner wire weaving challenge. I'm going to link up the playlist of tutorials for the wire weaving challenge, and the beginner wire weaving ebook is now available in my Etsy DIY shop. I'm going to link it up below. So without further ado, let's get going with the tutorial. For the cat pendant or ornament, we're using 16 gauge gold and copper, 20 gauge gold and 24 gauge copper artistic wire. I'm using the Beadalon Slimline Series chain nose pliers, round nose pliers, their Glimmer Series nipper tool, the nylon jaw pliers, and the Beadalon bail making pliers. To flatten the wire, I'm using a rolling mill, but you can use a chasing hammer and steel block if you prefer. We are starting with 10 inches of 16 gauge artistic wire, and I'm going to bend it for one of the ears and then up for the other ear using the chain nose pliers. We're making a nice crisp bend and then bending it at the top of the ears. Hold the wire with the pliers and push with your fingers to make a nice crisp bend. So there are the ears of the cat, and then to make the round form you can use a marker or a ring mandrel, and we're going to bend the wire around to form the cheek and then the other side. In the same position, we're going to bend the wire around. And then we need to make little loops, so I'm using the bail making pliers, and I'm going to bring the wire around into a loop on one side and then another loop on the other side. And these loops will be stacked together. So we're just going to bend the wire around so they're one on top of the other, and then we're going to clip the ends flush with the nipper tool. You can use any flush cutters. So we will clip those ends and then just push in the little pokey ends with the chain nose pliers. And then we can adjust the cheeks so they line up. And then we're going to take 6 inches of 16 gauge artistic wire in a contrasting color. This is copper. You can use rose gold. Comes in a variety of colors. So we're going to bring the wire around to form the heart. Make sure it fits inside the cat face, and then we can clip the ends flush. So those ends are going to line up. Just give it a little clip. Adjust it so the ends line up. So we'll make sure the heart fits inside the face. And then we are going to flatten these pieces. I used a rolling mill, but you can flatten them with a hammer and a steel block. So now that the pieces have been flattened, because I used the rolling mill, they get a little pushed out of shape. So I can just adjust them back with my pliers, make sure the ends of the heart line up, and then we'll do the same for the cat face. Just do any little adjustments, because we need those little loops to be stacked one on top of the other. So just bring them in so they line up, adjust them with your fingers and with your pliers. And then now we need 24 inches of 24 gauge artistic wire, and we are going to attach the pieces together. So we'll start with the heart, and we're going to wind the wire around through the opening at the bottom and up. So we want to wind it around to secure it in the center of the heart. Bring the wires around and up. Give it a little squeeze, and you can pinch it in with the nylon jaw pliers. And now we want to position the heart so it's centered in the face. This part's a little tricky to get it in the proper position, so hold it firmly and then bring the wire around and through to wind it around the cat face frame and back down, and then we're going to bring it into the heart, holding it firmly, and we need to wind it around the heart frame. So just bring it around and through to make sure it's wound firmly around the heart frame. You can give it a little pinch with the nylon jaw pliers and just slide it through the opening and then back up to the frame of the cat. So now we could do the same on the other side. Do a little bit on both sides so it's nicely centered. Doing a single wind around each frame to hold it in place. I like the 24 gauge for this. The thinner wire might be a little bit too thin because this isn't really traditional weaving. It's a very open weave. We're just wrapping the two together. So bring the wire around the heart, through the opening. It works perfectly that they both have openings at the bottom. Give it a pinch with the nylon jaw pliers so it's firmly in place. And we are going to continue winding the two pieces together. Take your time with this part. You want to have it nicely centered. This would be really fun to also do in a dog face or any other animal, or you can do a silhouette of a full body of your favorite animal. So we are going to continue the weave, bringing it around the heart, through the opening, and now going up to the tip of the ear. So hold it firmly in place and bring the wire around so it just sits in that little bend of the ear. And you can do the same on the other side. Bring it through the opening. Make sure it's right in that bend. Pinch the wires together as you need. And you can pinch them in with the nylon jaw pliers. And now we are going to continue the weave on the right side. It's pretty securely in place now, so we can just go ahead and do one full side, and then we'll do the other side after. So bringing it through and around, holding it firmly in place, and bringing the wire around, and continue down to the bottom. So we've done one full side, and then we have to do the other side, and then we are going to clip the ends of the weaving wire. So just clip them flush, pinch in those little pokey ends with the nylon jaw pliers, adjust it as you need. And now we want to do a little dangle, so I just took a scrap of 20 gauge wire. You could use a head pin if you want. And we make a little centered loop, and I'm going to add a glass heart bead. As it turns out, I ended up changing this dangle and doing multiple beads, but the sky is the limit for how you want to adorn your ornament. So just do a little loop and hang it, making sure it goes through both of those loops at the bottom of the cat face. So there we have the little dangle. And now I'm going to get about 6 inches of 20 gauge wire to make a little bail to hang it with. So we did a centered loop, just bring it through in between the wires of the weaving. So just pull it right through there, hold it with the chain nose pliers, and wind the wire around to secure it. And then clip the end with the flush cutters. So now we're going to make another centered loop to hang it from, and you can make this a little more fancy and use your bail making pliers to do a double loop or even a triple loop if you want. The sky is the limit for how you can put your own personal touches on these designs. So just bring the wire around, make sure that loop is centered, and then hold it and bring the end around a couple of times to finish it off. Bring it right around to the back and clip it. And then you can pinch in any little pokey ends. Push in those wires at the top to make sure your bail is centered. Pinch in the little wires with your nylon jaw pliers. And there we have our finished pendant or ornament. So thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry making tutorials. Be sure to join the Facebook group, the Wire Makers Club, to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry. Be sure to stay tuned for more 10-day challenges. I'll link up the private Facebook group for the 10-day challenges below. Get the beginner wire weaving ebook in the description below, along with all kinds of other ebooks and templates in my Etsy DIY shop. Don't forget to use the coupon code SAVE25 to save 25% when you purchase any 5 templates, tutorials, or ebooks. Thank you everybody for your amazing support of my tutorials, and we'll see you the next time.